Hi, this is Ree Morgan reporting for T3, and in my hand is the Samsung P3, the latest in the slew of PMPs to try and knock the iPod Touch off its perch. So we had the P2 and the Q1 in the space of 6 months, so the P3 is the updated P2. Main differences is they've got rid of the button that was on the P2 for a touch bar along here. It's also thinner at 0.3 inches in size, and it's also packing more memory. Now Samsung have never quite cracked it when it comes to doing their touchscreen PMP, but we're pleased to say that the P3 has gone some way to do so. So the touchscreen is pretty responsive. It's a bit sticky at times, but we can live with that. So you can see you've got 3 screens here. Now Samsung are crazy for widgets, and the P3 is no different. So you can skim through, check out all your widgets. So on your home screen, you're going to have widgets that'll take you to your videos, your music, your pictures, your radios, and it's even got a voice recorder, which is another thing that the P2 didn't have. But the touch bar on the bottom, you drag it across, and you're always going to be able to get to your albums or to your music library, and you're always going to be able to see what you're playing and be able to skip tracks from one touch of a button. Music quality is pretty good. It's nothing compared to the Cowan S9, which we tested, which is a little bit higher end than this one, but it's nothing to quibble about. So we've talked about the P3 as a music player and also the funky things you do with widgets on the P3, but Samsung's forte has always been its quality of its screen and also the quality of video play, and the P3, to be honest, is no different. So if you get a video up to show you here, again they've got the bizarre videos that you have on these things. You can see it's pretty impressive. The colours are really bright, the sharpness is amazing, especially with a screen of this size. Obviously it's smaller than the iPod Touch, it's just 3 inches in size, with the iPod Touch boasting 3.5, but the quality is just fantastic. And you can hear the sound as well without the earphones in. Another thing that Samsung do quite well at is having the inbuilt speakers on their PMPs and their MP3s. Some of the cool nifty things that the P3 can do, what makes it stand alone from others, is it's got Bluetooth, but not only that, you can actually pair this up with your mobile phone. So if you're listening to your cans and you've got your music playing from your P3, you get a call from your phone, you can actually stream that call through the P3, through to your earphones, and you can actually listen to the call and it'll cut the music off, which is pretty cool, and I think that's another feature that really does stand out for the P3. Having said that, using the P3 as a phone, we think that Samsung are really missing a trick with their P3. To be honest, we've had a play with the Pixon and their other Tocos, and the P3's touchscreen is far and away better than their phones. And the P3 looks like a phone, so I'm thinking just stick a chip in the back and you'll be laughing, Samsung. We're yet to see that, but for now we're happy to have the P3 as a PMP player. It might not be up there with the likes of the Cowan S9 and the iPod Touch, but for a little player it is very, very good. It's available now and you can get it in 8 gig and 16 gig. It's the Samsung P3.